The following is a presentation of the OLSH Sports Network. And we welcome you inside the gym at Cornell High School. It's Charger basketball on the OLSH Sports Network. It's game one of a doubleheader on a bitter cold Monday afternoon and evening. Hope you're having a pleasant good evening, everybody. I'm OLSH, soon to be joined by Christian Harbaugh here on the OLSH Sports Network as the Chargers getting ready to get into some section play against Western Beaver, Golden Beavers, here at Cornell High School. This is the makeup game that was snowed out a couple weeks back, and they're going to be playing them here twice within a week. Once here, and then we'll go down to Western Beaver next week and take them on one more time. Western Beaver struggling this year as they come in with a record of 2-12. They are winless in section, and the Chargers, with that big win over Neshannock on Friday, go 11-4 on overall record. They are 6-1, and with a win tonight, can be tied with Neshannock up top. Section play here for the Chargers. That would be Section 4 in 2A. And if you look at the standings right now, the Chargers are in good shape for making it to the playoffs as they start round 2 of the section play, which will play again tomorrow night against Laurel. But let's take care of Western Beaver first. In our section, of course, again, it's Neshannock and our Chargers virtually tied for first place. And with a win tonight, Chargers and Neshannock would be tied for first, followed up by Union, comes in with a 6-2 record in section. Shenango at 5-3, and the final playoff spot, if the playoffs started today, would go to Southside with a 3-5 record. Rounding out the section would be Laurel at 2-5, Rochester 2-6, and Western Beaver, as I said, winless at 0-8 here in section. Chargers, as I said, coming off a great win over Neshannock over at Moon High School. That one, of course, was on Sportsnet Pittsburgh. Matt Fargo and his crew doing that game, and the Chargers come away with a great win, 56-51 over Neshannock. And as I said, next up is Laurel right here, same spot, different time. It'll be at 7:30 regular time against the Spartans. The Chargers will be. As far as Western Beaver, well, Western Beaver comes off a loss to Rochester, 60-47. Next up for them, it doesn't get any easier. They go into Union and take on the Scotties. So Western Beaver, as I said, struggling this year. We wish them well, except for tonight and later on next week. The actual broadcast schedule is set up for us to go there next Tuesday, a week from tomorrow, to take on the Golden Beavers at Western Beaver. Well, let's go over the broadcast schedule while we got it. I said doubleheader tonight, the boys playing now, and then immediately following this one, scheduled to start between 7 and 7:30, is going to be the girls taking on Beaver Falls, which is a huge matchup in section play for them. That's number 1 and number 2 in section going at it. Chargers, the ladies beat the Lady Tigers at Beaver Falls, their first matchup, and they're going to try to sweep the series here tonight. And then tomorrow night, as I said, Laurel Spartans come in, and the boys will handle or take care of that tomorrow night against the Spartans. So that's this week's broadcast schedule. Of course, there's some other games scheduled that OSN will not be at. But look for some play by a lot of the players tonight. as I was talking to the coaching staff, and they're looking to rest some of the big guns and getting ready for Laurel and the rest of the stretch, the games down the stretch here as we position ourselves for the playoffs. As I said, the Chargers come in off of that big win. They're flying high and hoping to carry that through tonight and tomorrow. And after tomorrow, they will be up at Union on the 24th, which would be, what, Friday? They will play Union. And then, as I said, next Tuesday, they're back at Western Beaver to take on these same Golden Beavers. So in between the Spartan game, the Laurel game tomorrow night, and the second game against Western Beaver next week, the Chargers will take on the Scotties, who handled the Scotties. The Chargers did handle the Scotties pretty easily the first time around. It was a 78-53 win right here at Cornell back on December 20th, right before Christmas. So glad you could join us. Hope you're staying warm. Get your cup of tea, your cup of coffee, your hot chocolate, whatever. And get poised for some basketball tonight, as game one of the doubleheader will be getting underway here shortly. We'll see what we can do to pay some bills, and we'll be back with the starting lineups for these two games, or for these two teams, right after these messages. Don't you dare go away here on the OLSH Sports Network.
You could raise money for OLSH while shopping at your favorite stores or restaurants? With Raise Right, that's exactly what you can do. All you have to do is purchase electronic gift cards on the Raise Right app, and that company will donate a percentage of that sale directly to OLSH. And the list of companies that Raise Right works with is seemingly endless, including Amazon, Walmart, Target, Sheetz, and so many more. Now you can rationalize your grande caramel mocha frappuccino with 3.5 pumps of vanilla and oat milk because you're actually raising money for OLSH. If you want to raise right, email Sarah Stuckman to get the special OLSH code. Funds raised to support the OLSH Athletics General Fund. Go Chargers!
When I enter the door, I feel welcome. My child feels welcome. What drew us and kept us was the sincere rooting in faith.
They really care about your kids on an academic level and also as a person.
It's a safe place for our kids to really stretch and grow. There's just so many opportunities.
They have something that will make a child succeed and thrive.
If you want a good college prep school, this is it.
We've had such a positive experience here. We really can't say enough of how blessed we are by OLSH.
Welcome back inside Cornell High School. OLSH Sports Network's presentation of Charger basketball, as the Chargers and the Golden Beavers getting set to go at each other here. Before we get into that, let's look at those starting lineups for these two teams. First, for the visiting Golden Beavers, Western Beaver head coach is Dave Cudaby. He will send this lineup out. Starting at a guard is a 5'10 junior, number 14, Dakota Trainer. A 6'2 junior forward is number 15, P.J. Silly. A 5'10 guard, a junior, is number 22, Carter Marshall. A 5'7 sophomore guard is 24, Nate Schwartz. And the fifth starter for the Golden Beavers is a 5'10 forward. He's a senior, number 25, Jackson Lillard. Again, for the Golden Beavers, it is Dakota Trainer, PJ Silly, Carter Marshall, Nate Schwartz, and Jackson Lillard. And we'll flip this scenario, and the starters for the Mike Rodriguez-led Chargers. It's the usual suspects. Starting at a forward position is a 6'5" senior, number 0, Van Cavels. Starting at a guard is a 5'11" junior, number 1, Austin Avsek. Another guard, a 6-foot senior guard, is number 11, Luca Grassafi. At a forward position is a 6'3" junior, number 22, Jake Johnson. And the 5th starter for the Chargers is a 6'3" guard, sophomore, number 23, Tiernan McCullough. Again, for the Chargers, it's Van Cavels, Austin Avsek, Luca Grassafi, Jake Johnson, and Tiernan McCullough. And we'd like to welcome my partner in crime here, Christian Harbaugh. Welcome to the broadcast, Christian.
What's up? How you doing?
Good, man. Good to see you.
Nice to be back, man. This is awesome. Right before game time, right before tip.
Yeah.
Man, I'm excited to be here today. I missed you. I missed the team. I missed calling the games. It's been, it's been a minute.
Well, as I was explaining to everybody watching, Western Beaver really struggling this year. They're winless in section. The Chargers just hitting their stride with a huge win against Neshannock on Friday. Basically, with a win tonight, ties the Chargers with Neshannock for first place in section, which is huge, especially for seeding purposes.
Yeah, big time. I mean, the other night I got the opportunity to watch a little bit of that game, but man, did the Chargers, play great. Defensive battle,
yeah.
And they grinded it out. I mean, those guys from top to bottom, just Avsak being able to control the tempo of the game, and Cavels to be, the big man in the middle, and McCullough and Johnson, those guys, and Grassafi all adding to it and scoring. But man, it's looking up for the Chargers right now, and this is a big game. This is one that they got to get tonight. Can't overlook these guys.
No. And here's a look at us up in the booth. We're getting ready for this one. As I said, a lot of purple in the building tonight, as Western Beaver is also purple and gold, but they're like a Vegas gold instead of
right.
the yellow gold. But yeah, it should be a good game. Talking to the coaching staff, and they're hoping to get a big enough cushion that they can rest the starters, get ready for the push down the stretch here.
Yeah, no, most definitely. And this is a game, like you said, you got to come out here tough tonight and be able to, do something in the first half to be able to get those guys some opportunities. But obviously tonight, just take care of business. Go out and play your game, and that stuff's going to fall into place.
We got a special treat here at the game. We got going to have a live national anthem, so we're going to tune in for that as Coach Mack does his preliminaries here. We'll listen in. nicely done.
Yeah, great job. It was good.
Introducing the starters here to the fans. Hopefully we'll get a camera person up here shortly.
Well, they got some size.
Yeah, 6'2", 6'3", a couple of their players.
You know, 25's a wrestler. There's no doubt. Yeah. He does his curls. My man's huge.
There you see the Chargers. As I said, get a look at them now. Hopefully I won't see too much of them during this game, and we'll get some get to see a lot of the players here tonight. It'll be Silly against Cables here as we get things started. Cables tips it to McCullough. McCullough up quickly and in, and the Chargers quickly on the board, and it's 2-0.
That's how you do it there, just win the tip. Come out in their 2-2-1 press.
Schwartz hands off to Marshall. Now it's Trainer. Goes down the lane. He's going to try to go up, and he'll roll that one in, and we're tied at 2.
That's a tough take there. Good finish through contact.
Avsek will set the offense here. Around McCullough. Johnson now from the corner. He was huge on that game Friday, Jake Johnson.
Yeah, big time game. Can really score the ball, especially inside. He's got good footwork.
Grisafi rattles it down and back out again. And here comes Western Beaver looking to take the lead here early in this one, just underway. 3 on the way, and it's nothing but net.
They're going to have no trouble getting it up there. Getting in their offense quick.
Avsek to Grisafi. This has been the bugaboo for the Chargers, the slow starts.
Yeah, and I mean, you know, coming out and facing a zone is never easy. Got to work the ball, get the defense shifted.
Johnson rolls it up and in. Oh, no, excuse me, that was McCullough.
And then I actually think that was Johnson.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Oh, McCullough was coming in for the rebound, yeah.
But just, you know, that's what you got to do.
Ball's knocked away. Good save there by Austin, and here comes McCullough. Up the court. Back to Austin, Avsek. Grisafi thought about the 3. Has to give it up as he lost his dribble. Austin will set it up again. 6:15 left in the first. McCullough to Avsek. Avsek launches a 3 off the rim, no good, and it comes down to your wrestler. That's Lillard. He goes up, draws the foul, doesn't get it to fall. First foul of the game will go against the Chargers.
And the Chargers just got to move the ball in this zone. They're holding it a little bit too much, letting the defense set up and not getting the defense shifted. But that time, Avsek gets a wide open one, but if they kick it to him early, he gets a clean look and in rhythm, not off the bounce.
McCullough picks up the foul. Lillard at the line makes it a 2-point game.
And so far for Western Beaver, just attacking the rim early.
Yeah.
They, you know, make that 1-3, but the other one's a layup at the rim, and this one drawing a foul, going to the line.
Jackson Lillard trying to go 2 for 2, and does. Back to a 3-point game. Austin Avsek, under 6 minutes to go here in the first. Grisafi now. Back to Austin. Grisafi with the dribble. Him and Avsek playing catch. Finally, Johnson gets into the mix. Grisafi down the lane. Finds McCullough. Johnson inside the 3-point line. 2 is good. It's a long 2.
His shot is pure. I mean, they run the overload action, get Johnson on that side, and just keep working the defense. Good shot by Johnson.
Trainer with the ball, hands it off to Schwartz. Long 3 off the iron. Couple Chargers battle for it. It's Johnson comes down with it. Taken away by Marshall. He goes up, shot's blocked, it goes out of bounds. Oh, no, it doesn't. It stays in. It was saved. Chargers finally take away AFSEC. Coach Rod wanted to walk there, but the Chargers end up with it anyway. That one's knocked out of bounds by Golden Beavers. Dakota Trainer knocks it out. Chargers will trigger just under 5 to go here.
I'm not too sure how Marshall saved that after the crazy block down there, but he was able to stay in bounds and somehow keep the ball alive.
Yeah, the official was right there on Johnny on the spot, so. McCullough, long three on the way. Nothing but net.
And man, when you got shooters like that, I mean, it's easy to, against the zone, just move the basketball and get a free look, and McCullough knocks that one down.
Austin AFSEC picks up a foul in the backcourt. It'll be Marshall, Carter Marshall, to trigger in for the Golden Beavers. Schwartz back to Marshall. Lillard. Up ahead and out of bounds it goes. Pass too hot to handle for Dakota Trainer. Chargers will get the ball on the turnover.
You think he pitches too? Man, yeah, there was some heat on that one.
Yeah, that pill was coming. McCullough turned around. I think he expected a defender there.
That's a great play. Cavels just clears him out of the way, and then just easy for McCullough. Great pass.
Yeah, McCullough had that look in his eye like, whoa, there's nobody here. It's Schwartz, gets it in, nice give and go there. Lillard off the back iron, they battle for it, and Cavels will track it down. Hands it off to his guards. Here comes AFSEC with a burst of speed. Boy, he plays with a lot of energy.
He
Christian.
does. And he gets to the paint, man. He jumps off 2 feet and finds shooters.
Long two, no good. Grisafi, what a rebound, and triggered it back to Johnson. Grisafi faked the three inside the Cavels. Working double team off the glass. It rolls in and out.
I don't know how that came out.
I don't either. It was 3/4 down. Oh, there was a double dribble not called. Chargers end up with it. Cavels back to Grisafi. AFSEC pulls up short and he'll reset. McCullough to Johnson in the corner. He loves that shot. He elects not to shoot it. Gets it back after it was taken away. Cavels all alone underneath. Reverse layup. That one goes down.
And just keep working the ball, getting into the teeth of the defense by Johnson, and good pass to Cavels. Great finish. Good poise down there. Takes the contact up and under. And they force Western Beaver to call a timeout, and it's just Chargers just playing good basketball right now.
Hey, if you want more information on the Chargers for roster stories and more, visit www.olshathletics.org. Special thanks go out to our website sponsor, Covenant Financial Advisors. Don't forget, we got a doubleheader. We got the girls playing right after this game. So we'll have another, you have to log it back in. Yeah.
Flip-flop.
Yep.
And they've been playing really well, too.
Oh, they're undefeated.
Both teams.
Yeah, undefeated in section. The girls are really playing some good ball right now. Coach Don Eckerly's got them playing some good ball.
Yeah, 2 great coaching staffs, 2 great programs. A lot of legacy here.
Yeah.
It's good to see.
Here come the Golden Beavers, pressure by the Chargers. Golden Beavers will break it easily. Lillard gets the ball across the timeline. Back across to Schwartz. Back to Lillard. He's going to drive. Little Euro steps. And that was a fall-away jump shot. And Lillard's a baller, man.
Yeah, that's a tough shot, man. Works through the teeth of the defense, able to penetrate the zone and fade away inside the paint.
Grisafi, he'll shoot along too.
Guys are making shots today. Grisafi off the bounce there.
Yeah. That was wide open. He had all kinds of time. Hudson is in for Western Beaver. I don't know who number 12 is. I don't have him on my roster. We'll have to get that at some point for Western Beaver. Hudson, Kai Hudson, the sophomore, 6-foot sophomore gets it back to Lillard, to number 12, to Lillard. to Schwartz. Back to Lillard. All the way across. It's Marshall. Taken away by the Chargers. It's Johnson. Hands it off to Grisafi. Approaching 2 minutes to go. Luka to Johnson. Down the baseline. Gets it inside to McCullough. Kicks it. No, I thought he was going to kick it out. Gets his own rebound. Puts it back up. The putback is good.
Just solid there. Johnson on a baseline drive. Finding McCullough and good footwork. Stays with it. Gets a rebound. Puts it right back in.
Lillard, 3 on the way. That one hits the rim and rolls around. Johnson is getting double teamed. He gets through it. Hand it off to Egrick. Frankie gives it back to Johnson. 3 on the way, and it rattles home.
And they're letting it fly here. Good job by the Chargers. Just get out in transition, limiting Western Beaver to 1 shot and just finding a break.
There's Marshall into the paint. There's a travel. Oh, foul. We're going to call foul. Egrick will get the foul. That's the 3rd on the Chargers, 1st on Frankie. Tommy Moses will check in.
I seen it travel too.
Yeah.
They thought he got him on the arm before that.
Tommy Moses and Owen Minzer check in for the Chargers. Teddy Altmar also in there. Egrick battles for it. Hudson comes away with it. Lillard thought about the 3. Approaching a minute to go. Lillard knocked away by Moses. They scrum for it. Lillard ends up with it. Boy, he's got some biceps, does he not?
He does. He's a big boy.
Jump ball. Oh, wait, we got a timeout called. That's another one by Western Beaver. They used 2 quickly here in the first quarter with exactly 1 minute to go.
Yeah, they jumped on that loose ball and called the timeout right away.
Hey, there's no better way to see yourself as an OLSH student than to become an OLSH Charger for a day. All 8th grade students and transfers to grades 10 11. You're invited to join us as a shadow for the day and experience firsthand what it's like to be a student here at OLSH. You'll be assigned a Charger ally, which is your host for the day. You'll attend classes, meet the teachers and students, and eat lunch on us. Register for your experience at www.olsh.org/visit. Also, did you know that you can earn money for OLSH Athletics when you purchase gift cards through Raise Right? Athletics General Fund receives a percentage of each physical and e-gift card bought by our program participants. If you have questions or want to learn more, email Sarah Stuckman at sstuckeman@olsh.org. It'll be Golden Beavers ball from under the bucket. Nate Schwartz will trigger in. To get it up top to number 12. Here's Hudson. Back to 12. I'll find out who that is. Off a couple bodies. It pinballs out. Long 3 on the way. Rattles around. That one was off the hands of Schwartz. Here come the Chargers. Frankie Egrick up ahead to Minzer. Minzer, he'll go in. Hands it off to Moses. Down the paint. He gets fouled.
Great job there, hunting the paint. Moses just trailing the play and gets a dump off, goes up strong, gets rewarded getting to the free throw line.
Carter Marshall will get the foul for the Golden Beavers, and it'll be Tommy Moses at the line for a couple. Tommy pure. 43 seconds left here in the first. I said it all year. Tommy's really been giving some good minutes to this Charger squad.
Yeah, no, he's somebody that can come into the game, bring some good energy. Tough, he's physical, he's got a rebound. That's all you can ask for.
Yeah, he's a strong body in the paint, too.
Yep. Then you get Patty in there, too.
Lillard in the paint. It's Moses with the rebound, and they're going to say off of Tommy, couldn't save it. It'll stay with the Golden Beavers. 30 seconds left here in the first. You get into the backcourt to Kai Hudson. Hudson will hand it back off. Lillard now with the ball. Looking for some help. Intercepted by Frankie Egrick. He'll bring it up the court. 18 seconds to go. He gets double teamed. Looking for some help. It's going to be off of Kai Hudson. Doesn't agree with the call, but it'll stay with the Chargers. 13 seconds to go.
Yeah, that's the only place you don't want to pick up the basketball, and they were able to double team there. Luckily, it still stays with the Chargers.
Down to 8 seconds. Minzer gets it into Johnson. He gets pushed. No foul called. Egrick cuts to the basket. Can't get it to go. And that's going to be the quarter.
That was a great cut by Frankie there and good pass. Just couldn't get it high enough off the glass. Good first by the Chargers, though.
It surely was.
Ball was moving. They were finding open shooters. Defense was on point, limited to one chance and rebounding the basketball.
Hey, future Chargers, seats are limited, so don't miss your chance to save your spot in the OLSH class of 2029. We can't wait to see you at OLSH. Apply online to go. To apply online, go to www.olsh.org/apply. Hey, if you're interested in supporting the OLSH Chargers, visit www.olshathletics.org and check out the fundraiser section in the Fan Zone tab for the latest fundraising opportunities. It'll be Golden Beavers ball as we start quarter number 2. Eight minutes on the clock. It'll be Schwartz that'll walk it across the timeline here. As he meets some resistance. Over to Trainer. Trainer stepped on the sideline. Turnover, Charger ball.
Chargers come out in that 2-3 extended zone and trap right away. As soon as you get it across the timeline, leads to a turnover.
Here's Frankie Egrick, works it up the court. Frankie with some energy. I thought he stepped on the sideline, gets it out to Moses. Minzer, 3 on the way. Altmar with the rebound. Dives for it, and he's on the line. It'll be Golden Beaver ball.
Don't bring it down, Patty. Caught it high. Coach Rodriguez is telling him now. Keep it high.
Keep it high. Yeah.
Dunk that, baby.
There's a time when you want to put it on the floor, and there's a time when you don't.
Yep. And that was just one of them. It's catch it high, keep it high.
Yeah, he's got size advantage, so. Schwartz.
Look at that length, though.
Shot was changed by Altmar. Moses finally ends up with it, hands it off to Minzer. Owen Minzer, stop and go. McCullough in the corner. Finds Patty Altmar. Again, can't get it to go. Gets his own rebound. Kicks it back out to Moses. Minzer. Baseline jump shot, no good. Egrick over top. Gets the rebound and puts it back.
Frankie, what a rebound there and good putback, but couple times, Patty and Minzer didn't have to put the ball on the floor.
That should be, they must have said Patty was leaning. I thought that was a pretty good take on a charge.
Yeah, I think he was able to, with that Euro step, might have avoided it just a tad.
No, they're calling it on McCullough.
Oh,
on a reach in.
Foul and a reach.
Yeah.
But good job by Patty.
Yeah.
I like the effort.
Lillard getting double team. Travel, yep. Turnover, Charger ball. 6:48 left.
We'll call from him for him up here. Why not?
That was the second foul on Tiernan, if you're keeping track. Sophomore gets it into Minzer. Owen needs some help. He's getting double teamed in the backcourt across to McCullough. He'll bring it across the timeline, up ahead to Egrick. Egrick flips it over to Moses, up and in.
Nice.
That was good on all parts right there.
That was a great job.
Egrick with the feed and Moses with the cut.
That's all you got to do. Move it quick. Flash to the ball.
Trainer goes cross court. Lower top of the key. Over to Trainer. Lillard thought about the 3. Over to the corner. They get it inside off of Carter Marshall, out of bounds. It'll be Charger ball. 6:13 on the clock here in the half. Minzer getting triple teamed. Up ahead for Egrick. Somebody's got to be open, right?
Yeah. At that point,
Frankie,
nice.
good feed to Altmar. Couldn't handle the pass. He battles for it. And here come the Golden Beavers, 2-on-1. Nice play there by Schwartz. Gets the bucket.
It's the right look by the Chargers. It just leads to a run out the other way because Patty wasn't able to come up with it.
Moses hands it to Minzer. Too strong on the shot. Moses, he's trapped. McCullough says, I'm going to shoot a long 2. It's good for 2.
Yeah, if he didn't step into that and put his foot on the line, that was,
a 3.
But good knockdown, good patience again.
5.5 to go here in the half. Schwartz gets cut off. He sends it back to Lillard. Reach in there. Jump ball, good play by Frankie. Frankie putting in some great minutes here.
He really is. He's out there hustling. He's playing hard. He's getting into the paint, hunting the paint, and being able to find people. That was a good run by those guys.
Jump ball, it'll go to the Chargers. Starters all back in except for Chad Minton. We'll see the court for the first time tonight. It's Avsek with the ball. 5:15 to go. Minton with the ball right now. Gets it out to Grisafi. Avsek working it around. Minton back out to Avsek. Cavels to Minton. Puts it up. Too strong, no good. Number 12 comes down with it. Here comes Schwartz. He'll lay it up, and it won't go. Minton with the rebound. Here comes Avsek. Under 5 to go. Avsek's going to go all the way. Draws the foul, but he can't get the bucket.
Avsek's good in the open court like that. He's quick. Get to the rim, draw a foul here. Good job by Johnson and those guys to get back after the missed shot. Deter the shot down the other end, get a rebound, get a fast break.
Kai Hudson with the foul there. His first, I believe. A little short by Avsek.
Got to use his legs. He used all arms there.
A little better, doesn't go. Cable's battling for it. He'll get it finally and put it back.
The tip drill. Just keep working until you get it.
That's the advantage of being 6'5".
That's right.
Lillard brings it up the court, hands it off to Hudson. Kai Hudson's going to bring it to the hoop and roll it in.
If Minton doesn't jump there, then they don't get that push through the middle. But good job by Western Beaver to get the ball up the court quick.
Ball's rattled around. Here comes Kai Hudson. He's going to go to the hoop, lay it up and in. Kai Hudson, 4 quick points here.
You just got to slow it down here.
Avsek, 4 minutes to go. Cable's waving for the ball under the bucket. He'll lay it up softly and in.
That's a big boy. I mean, that's simple. That's easy.
For the defensive end for Akron.
Give him a target, nice catch, one dribble, power dribble, lay it up.
Oh, good save there, but it goes right into the hands of Trainer for Golden Beavers. Schwartz with a 3 on the way. He'll rattle it home.
Well, that's one where Grisafi, great save, but he might as well just let it go out of bounds so you can set your defense.
Right.
You end up saving it, and it leads to a 3.
Good point. Underneath, it's Johnson, and that one's blocked. Comes Hudson again, open lane to the bucket. Oh, I thought he walked. Blocked, put back by Lillard.
Looked like he did. Would have blocked by Cavels. And now the Chargers just got to slow it down a little bit. I mean, they're getting a couple good looks. They're getting behind the defense. That time, Johnson just not being able to finish.
That's trying to force it inside. Schwartz, that one's blocked. Lillard comes up with the ball in the paint. Going up against Cavels, knocks it away. And here comes Avsek. Under 3 to go, Avsek.
Yeah, Chargers just got to slow it down here. Oh, man.
Avsek unaware that...
Good hustle.
Yeah, he was unaware that Lillard was coming in behind him, took the ball away, but that was a good play by Grasafi to knock it out of bounds there.
Yeah, they got to start communicating down here and let them know that Lillard was coming back for that ball. But right now for the Chargers, the only thing is not getting back in transition. You know what I mean? You can take the missed shots or maybe even a turnover, but what Coach Rodriguez is going to tell them, you got to get back.
Line change for the Chargers. Moses, Minzer, Altmar, McCullough, and that guy right there, Frankie Egrick, no-look pass to McCullough.
Nice.
Gives it no look to Minzer, and he puts it up and in.
That spark.
There's Lillard, goes into the trees. McCullough comes away with it. Over to Egrick. Looked at the line. He thought about the three. There's Moses underneath. He gets the foul and the bucket.
That's big time. What patience by Frankie. I mean, that hesitation dribble finds Moses wide open, one-handed zip pass right to his chest. Moses goes right up, strong through contact, able to finish. And these guys with Frankie and McCullough out here just, you know, they're controlling the pace. They don't turn the basketball over. They see the floor well.
And there's the traditional three-point play by Tommy. Trainer hands it off. Schwartz back to Trainer across court. Three on the way. Rattles around. Altmar skies high and brings it down. Minzer. McCullough from the corner. Three ball on the way, and it's good.
Great pass. Minzer leading the break. McCullough, good job.
Lillard. Jump ball called by a couple officials. All of the five of the Chargers there to help Lillard up.
They need it. It's a big boy. But again, they make a three, right? But the Chargers can't get into their press fast enough, so Western Beaver able to get the ball and bounce quick, and Lillard just pushed the ball up the middle of the court.
Under 2 to go here in half. Ball's tipped. Altmar has it. Can't save it. It'll be, they're going to say off of Hudson. Charger ball.
Well, it pays to have some length there. McCullough on the ball, jumping up and down with his hands straight up, and then Patty tipping the ball away. Oh, they're giving it back to Western Beaver.
Yeah, that's the right call.
Yeah.
Schwartz over to Lillard.
They're going to trap here.
I thought Minzer had him.
They said, we'll fight.
There's an offensive charge taken by Moses that time. Lillard will pick up the foul.
And those are big-time plays, too. Guy, you know, you love seeing Patty trying to take a charge. Moses taking a charge there. These guys are laying their bodies on the line.
Yeah, at halftime, in a minute 40 here, I'm going to find out who that number 12 is. Here's Egrick, goes to the bucket. That one's blocked, but got the arm as well. That one's going to go against Carter Marshall. That's the fourth foul on the Golden Beavers. Frankie Egrick at the line.
Frankie doing a great job, just hunting the paint right now. Draws another one.
Frankie getting it done.
Hey, he's playing well right now. Good spark off the bench. He's been patient out there. He's been able to hunt the paint, find shooters. He's playmaking, creating stuff for other people. This time getting his own trip to the line.
Goes 1 for 2. Taken away by McCullough. Goes right to the hoop. Up and in. Oh, he missed it.
He changed hands
in
the air. That was pretty smooth.
Trainer. Schwartz, 3 on the way. That one's not going to hit. Minzer tracks it down. Cross court it goes to Egrick. Frankie with 1:13 on the clock. McCullough inside. Moses. Egrick, 3 on the way. Well, not good. Marshall with the rebound. Here comes Hudson now. There's a foul on Frankie.
Man, that was great ball movement there. Frankie just couldn't come up with the 3, but then comes down the other end and fouls. One you don't want to have here.
Well, that's only the Chargers' second foul. That's a second on Frankie as well.
Right, it's just being smart, you know, going forward in different games.
Moses.
Good job.
Here comes Frankie. Off the glass and in. Frankie with 2 more.
He almost got a steal and an assist and another bucket there.
51 ticks on the clock here in the half. Golden Beavers, Schwartz in the backcourt. Over to Marshall. They finally get it across to Hudson. McCullough gets a hand in there. He comes away with it. 39 seconds to go. Minzer drives the bucket, kicks it out. McCullough with a long 2, no good. And Hudson's going to track that one down. Up ahead and too strong for Trainer. It goes out of bounds. Chargers will have it with 28 seconds left. That one went to the locker rooms. There it is. I see Bill Sacco, the AD here, Cornell over across the way talking to the AD for the Chargers, Coach Mack. There's Minzer to work it around McCullough. Moses at the elbow, back out to McCullough, working for the last shot. Minzer to Moses at the near elbow, across to McCullough. Thought about the 3. Minzer now into the paint. Moses baseline, gets triple team, throws it up, can't go. Moses gets the rebound at the buzzer, and that's how the half ends. With the score, the Chargers 43, the Golden Beavers 20. All right. We got much more basketball coming our way. The Chargers with a 23-point lead at the half. And we'll set things up here. And we'll be back after these messages. Don't you dare go away.
My name is Mr. Howard. I teach environmental science and anatomy and sometimes chemistry. And as my first year here at OLSH, I'm most excited to get to know all the new students and the community.
Hi everyone, I'm Mrs. Rothenberger. I teach period 1 and 2 freshman biology. I'm super excited about my first year of teaching and I can't wait to get to know all of you.
Hi, this is Ms. Manuel. I'm going to be teaching Intro to Theater Arts this year, and I'm so excited to be back here for the school year, but mainly excited to be in the classroom.
I'm Mr. Witechko. I'm teaching Introduction to Video Production, and I can't wait to see what my students make this year.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Valacorsa. I teach music here at OLSH, and I am most excited this year to make music with my new choir.
Hi, I'm Dr. London. I teach Theology 3 and Latin. I'm excited to be back, especially among the students in the classroom full-time this year.
Good morning, my name is Sharon Mezzio. I am the latest addition to the main office here. I am the main office administrative assistant. Your positivity and warmth since I came to the school actually makes me feel right at home. So I'm looking forward to working with you all, and I'm happy to be here.
Coaches taught me that being competitive and having fun is what makes a great team.
My favorite piece of advice from my coach is train like an animal all day long.
He corrects you every time you say you can't do something because he knows you can do it.
My coach is the reason I believe in myself and my abilities.
I love that my coaches believe in the team. They recognize our individuality and encourage our improvement.
I couldn't ask for a better coach.
Wish you could raise money for OLSH while shopping at your favorite stores or restaurants? With Raise Right, that's exactly what you can do. All you have to do is purchase electronic gift cards on the Raise Right app, and that company will donate a percentage of that sale directly to OLSH. And the list of companies that Raise Right works with is seemingly endless, including Amazon, Walmart, Target, Sheetz, and so many more. Now you can rationalize your grande caramel mocha frappuccino with 3.5 pumps of vanilla and oat milk because you're actually raising money for OLSH. If you want to raise right, email Sarah Stuckman to get the special OLSH code. Funds raised to support the OLSH Athletics General Fund. Go Chargers!
My name is Mr. Howard. I teach environmental science and anatomy and sometimes chemistry. And as my first year here at OLSH, I'm most excited to get to know all the new students and the community.
Hi everyone, I'm Mrs. Rothenberger. I teach period 1 and 2 freshman biology. I'm super excited about my first year of teaching and I can't wait to get to know all of you.
Hi, this is Ms. Manuel. I'm going to be teaching Intro to Theater Arts this year, and I'm so excited to be back here for the school year, but mainly excited to be in the classroom.
I'm Mr. Ortechko. I'm teaching Introduction to Video Production, and I can't wait to see what my students make this year.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Valacorsa. I teach music here at OLSH, and I am most excited this year to make music with my new choir.
Hi, I'm Dr. London. I teach Theology 3 and Latin. I'm excited to be back, especially among the students in the classroom full-time this year.
Good morning. My name is Sharon Mezio. I am the latest addition to the main office here. I am the main office administrative assistant. Your positivity and warmth since I came to the school actually makes me feel right at home. So I'm looking forward to working with you all, and I'm happy to be here.
And we welcome you back here on OLSH Sports Network. I'm OLSH. Christian Harbaugh alongside. Glad you could join us. Chargers in control right now. 23-point lead at halftime, as you can see there. Do want to remind you that if you're interested in supporting the OLSH Chargers, visit www.olshathletics.org and check out the fundraiser section in the Fan Zone tab for the latest in the fundraising opportunities. Also, the OLSH placement test will take place this Saturday, January 25th, and Saturday, February 8th, for all 8th grade students interested in attending OLSH in the fall of 2025, next year. All incoming freshman applicants should register for one of these 2 dates. The top scoring students will be eligible for the St. John's Newman Academic Merit Scholarship. So to register, email the admissions office at admission@olsh.org. Also, you're going to want to save the date and join us on Wednesday, February 19th at 7 p.m. in the OLSH Auditorium as OLSH's speaker series welcomes Dr. Shannon D. Williams. This event is free and open to the public, and you need to visit www.olsh.org/speaker series for more information and to purchase a ticket. Well, not you don't purchase, they're free, and to get your ticket once they become available. So, Christian, your thoughts on the first half? I thought the Chargers did what they really wanted to do. They started out a little bit slow from the field, but kind of zeroed in on it, and it's been Chargers' way.
Yeah, once they started getting out in transition and not letting Western Beaver set up that zone, they were able to, get out in transition, push the basketball, find the paint, and find shooters. And they did a really good job, too, at picking apart the zone, too, and on a couple possessions, just swinging the ball, getting the defense moving, finding the middle of the zone, and then being able to find, guys like Johnson and McCullough and Cavels behind the zone, and they were able to finish. But it's been good shooting all around so far. McCullough's been shooting it well, Johnson's been shooting it well, and all those other guys chipping in, and then just on a defensive end, their length, it's a problem. And when they're able to set up in their pressure and be able to take some time and make you work the ball and not be able to break the press super fast, and then they can get back and set up their zone. They take a lot of time off the clock, and then they challenge shots because they're so big at the rim or on the perimeter, and then they limit you to one chance, and they rebound the basketball, and then they're able to push the ball or get good offense. So tonight it's been great, and Frankie's came in and add a spark, and Moses and all those guys, you know what I mean? They've been able to come in and just, make their mark on the game, which is great.
I look for a lot more from Frankie and Tommy Moses and Chad Minton and the lot of them. I would like to see Zay get some court time tonight. Schultz, and I'd like to see all the starters. It would be nice if they could not even get on the court on the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
and play the game and get some rest for tomorrow night.
Yeah, and absolutely. And the other good thing, too, is, getting down the stretch here, you want those guys to be able to get into the game and feel comfortable and be playing well, especially around playoff time here, because you're going to need your bench. You know what I mean? So it's good to see, they put 10 guys in the game already tonight, and it's good to see everybody contributing.
All right, we're going to step aside. We'll be back for the start of the third quarter. Chargers 43-20 over the Golden Beavers at halftime.
When I enter the door, I feel welcome. My child feels welcome. What drew us and kept us was the sincere rooting and faith.
They really care about your kids on an academic level and also as a person.
It's a safe place for our kids to really stretch and grow. There's just so many opportunities.
They have something that will make a child succeed and thrive.
If you want a good college prep school, this is it.
We've had such a positive experience here. We really can't say enough of how blessed we are by OLSH.
Charger ball as we start quarter number 2. Or quarter number 3, I should say. As they work it around, Grisafi goes in. He gets fouled. Can't get the bucket to go, and he's slow to get up. It's McCullough goes over there, and Tiernan helps him up.
Western Beaver coming out in a man-to-man instead of a zone. And that time, Grisafi, good patience by the Chargers, and he just gets the rip and go, drives left, earns a trip to the line.
I was just going to say at halftime, Chargers did pretty well at the free throw line, and Luka misses the first one here in the third.
There's the jinx.
Yeah. He goes 1 for 2. Did find out who number 12 was for Western Beaver. It's Braden Mayo. So we apologize to Braden. Didn't have your number. We had just 23, Braden. Here's McCullough with the steal. He's going to go all the way and slam it home. He'll shove it down quickly.
Oh, my, McCullough. I mean, I knew he could get up, but that was on somebody. That's a poster. Hope somebody got a picture of that one. Man.
He throw it across. It's Trainer back across to Schwartz. Spin move on McCullough. He'll go to the lane. He'll lay up the finger roll, no good. Goes into the hands of Austin. Avsek, he's got an open lane. He lays it up and in, and he gets the foul as well.
Great job by Avsek there to just attack that in transition, be aggressive, takes the contact, finishes through contact. But the Chargers turning up their defense intensity to start here. They're running that run and jump as soon as you cross the timeline. And both times Western Beaver throws those lob passes over the top. You can't throw those. They're going to pick those off. They're too long, lengthy, and athletic.
What I liked about it, Christian, was as he was coming down the court, he's headed on the swivel. He's looking for other people.
He was. I think he was going to throw it off the glass if Cavels or McCullough or somebody was around. I'm not lying to you. That's how Avsek's mind works. I know it. He's like Showtime.
Lillard breaks the double team, but the ball comes loose. Cables to Grisafi. Here come the Chargers again. McCullough, good feed there. Oh, better play by P.J. Silly. Knocks it out of bounds. Stopped an easy play by Van.
Man, he makes a play like that, though. We'll start calling him the professor. I mean... He's talented.
Grisafi to trigger, and Johnson puts it up, and we're at a running clock.
Great execution there. Good screening.
They didn't put the bucket up on the scoreboard yet. There it is. Here come the Chargers again. Avsek this time. He lays it up and in.
The Chargers, like I said, they're working on something different here, getting out and running and jumping right away, this 1-2-2 pressure. And it's tough to see around that length.
Trainer dribbles around some players. Foul on McCullough, that's his third. Team's first here in the third. Clock will continue to run here. with a 33-point lead by the Chargers. Frankie Egrick checking in for Tiernan McCullough. Would not be surprised if that's the last we see of Tiernan today.
Yeah, he needed one. He's like, hey, coach.
Give me a blow.
Come on.
Nate Schwartz hands it off to Trainer. Schwartz saved an over and back there. Works against a couple Chargers. Trainer, no good on the 3. Grisafi will bring it up and he'll hand it off to Egrick. Frankie up ahead to Johnson in the corner. Gets double teamed. There's Grisafi. Luca kicks it out to Johnson. Thought about the 3. In fact, he goes to Avsek up top. Avsek will get on the paint, kick it out to Grisafi. Long 2 on the way. Doesn't happen. Cables with the rebound. He goes back up. Reverse, no good. Gets his own rebound. Puts it back up, and this time it doesn't go again. And it's going to go to the Golden Beavers.
Man, not too sure, I mean, how he missed both of those, but he's super long and athletic and physical. Got those rebounds with ease. I mean, he gets to the rim with ease.
Yeah. He was going up the court. You could see the smoke coming out of his ears. He was thinking, like, how did I miss those? Lillard goes cross-court. Trainer. Excuse me, that's Schwartz. Can't go. Rebound. That's knocked out of bounds. Out of Silly's hands. It'll stay with the Golden Beavers with 4:20 in a rolling clock. It's out to Marshall. Schwartz to Trainer. Trainer works against Egrick. Back out to Marshall. Marshall goes up, draws the foul. Can't get the bucket to go. Second foul on the Chargers. See who it's against. Cables picks up the foul. I think that's his first. Is it not? Or maybe his second?
No, I think it was his first. I mean, obviously they've been playing the zone, and they don't foul much. But that time on that possession, they went man on the out-of-bounds play underneath.
They didn't put it up on the board yet, who it was. But, yeah, if that was Cables, I think that was his first. I don't have a book in front of me, so. Goes 0 for 2. Cables with the rebound. He just standing there.
Keep it high.
Yep. Egrick.
Nice
good pass there to Avsek. What an inlet pass by Frankie Egrick.
He's seen him up here. He was dribbling with his head up the whole time. And him and Avsek made eye contact, and he threaded the needle there with one hand.
Oh, there were 2 Golden Beavers there. Ball's knocked out of hands. It's going to be a foul. I don't know if Egrick's going to get it. Yeah, it's going to be Frankie picks up the foul. It's the 3rd on the Chargers.
If there was one thing I would say the Chargers had to work on out of all this tonight was just not letting people split them, whether it was on the press or whether it's when they're doing a run and jump here in their half-court set. A couple times they're splitting through the defenders.
I think that's the 2nd on Frankie. Marshall from the elbow goes down the lane. Cable says, get it out of here. 3 on the way. It's good. Out of the hands of Schwartz.
They're like, thanks, Cables, for the assist.
Yeah. Egrick to Grisafi. 2:40 to go with the clock rolling. There's a bump. There's a foul on Western Beaver. That's P.J. Silly. Picks up the foul. Grisafi will be at the line for a couple here.
Man, Grisafi's so good at just like waiting, patient, changing speeds, and be able to get to his spots, and again, draws another foul. And it was all just because of his patience. He waited till it opened up. He took 2 hard dribbles, went to the rack hard, was able to draw contact.
Braden Mayo and Kai Hudson check in for Western Beaver. Rattles that one home, 2 for 2 on that trip. And we're down to 2.5 to go here in the 3rd. It's Mayo, hands it off. 3 on the way from Lillard.
Lillard having himself a game.
Yeah. Avsek brings it across the timeline. That one was tipped by Hudson. And here comes Schwartz, going to go all the way, hands it off to Marshall. Gets Cable in the air. Cable's changed the shot, and he ends up with the rebound, taken away by Lillard, back into Cable's hands. It's going to stay. It's going to go to the Chargers. Okay.
Ball just rattling around there on the floor. Just somebody's got to dive on the floor. Finally, Cavles jumps on top of it.
Marshall comes out as Trainer goes back in for Western Beaver. Avsek hands it off to Grisafi. Back to Avsek, across the timeline. Burst of speed. Avsek quickly off the glass.
He's got a quick first step. I mean, that crossover move and first step explosion at a rim.
Oh, taken away by Egrick. Avsek all alone behind the D. Lays that one up with a finger roll. Trainer. That's over and back as he got it over to Schwartz, but he had to go into the backcourt to get it. Turnover, Charger ball.
And this Chargers defense has been disruptive this second half. They're run and jump. They're 1-2-2 pressure in the half court. And they're getting some work at it. It's working well right now.
Avsek will bring it up the court. Down into the paint. Avsek off of Western Beaver. Chargers will maintain possession. Under 45 to go here in the third. Cables. Egrick to Cables, knocked away.
Oh, he's got to throw that to his numbers, though.
Yeah.
If he throws a chest pass there, that's easy catch for Cables.
Cables gets the rebound, and Lillard is going to grab him on the legs and get the foul.
Well, he was just like, I'm stopping a transition here. I'm grabbing him with one arm. But then Cables didn't take a liking to it, and I think he kind of dropped the ball to Lillard, and Lillard just said, I'm rolling it to the door. I'm surprised no technical or anything there, but.
Yeah, that'll be the end of the third. Chargers pulling away 61-26 over the Golden Beavers. There in the third. Historically, that's the third quarter has been the Chargers' quarter for both the boys and the girls.
Yeah, yeah. And it was again tonight. I mean, they just came on. They turned the pressure up. They switched defenses on them. So it was something that, Western Beaver wasn't aware of and prepped for. And that run and jump was just giving them a lot of trouble in the half court. They were able to get out in transition and score easy ones.
Hey, save the date for the OLSH Spring Open House, Sunday, March 23rd from 1 to 3 p.m. and explore all that OLSH has to offer and see what makes OLSH the best independent Catholic high school in our region. Also, save the date. This year's annual OLSH auction will take place on Saturday, April 5th at the Montour Heights Country Club. It'll be Western Beavers ball. I was going to say purple and gold's ball, but I could say that and be right every time.
Never wrong.
No. Schwartz with the dribble. He works against Minzer. All non-starters in here now for the Chargers. Moses out here works against Lillard. Lillard goes to the hoop. Saying a foul on Moses will pick up the foul.
That was like strength on strength.
Yeah, that was.
Who do you think lifts more?
I would say Lillard.
Or Cables.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know.
I thought you meant between those two.
I threw you for a curveball there.
Altmar diving for it, jump ball. It's going to go to the Chargers. Good hustle there by Patty. Oh, I didn't see McCullough in there. McCullough is in, his starter. Get it into Minzer. Back to Tiernan. Up ahead to Moses. Moses and Altmar. Tried to get it to Patty, and it's going to go off of Patrick. Out of bounds. It'll go over to the Golden Beavers.
Yeah, in this lineup, it's good right here to have McCullough in there, somebody who can have some poise, calm you down, handle the basketball, kind of run as the point man, almost with Avsak on the bench.
Under 6.5 to go in this one. Trainer goes to the hoop, can't get it to go. Altmar clears it out of there. McCullough up ahead to Moses. Tommy rolls it up, no good. Minzer with the putback.
That was another thread the needle pass by McCullough to Moses. He just misses it, but Minzer there with the follow-up.
Schwartz works against Altmar. McCullough couldn't get it. Trainer 3 on the way. Off the iron, putback by Kai Hudson coming from nowhere.
That was super athletic play by Hudson there. Flying in. Oh.
Takeaway and a score there by Dakota Trainer.
And Chargers just need to flash to the basketball. There you go. Get some good movement. There it is.
Minton up ahead to Moses. Moses doesn't miss this time. Tommy with the easy bucket. Nice feed by Chad Minton. Willer, I can't believe he's such a strong, he's got to be a wrestler. He has to be.
Oh, no doubt. Maybe he's a catcher, maybe a pitcher.
He's an athlete, that's for sure.
He is. And he can play hoops, too.
Yeah.
He shot the ball well tonight.
Mason Dick getting ready to check in for the Chargers. Taking away almost McCullough. McCullough pleads his case that it was off of Lillard.
He wanted another one.
Yeah.
He knew he was coming out on that play. He's like, man, I'm about to get another steal and a dunk.
Dick comes in for McCullough. Mason quickly on Lillard. He traveled there, yes. Tried to do too much with the ball there.
Mason's got some size for a freshman, too.
Up to Moses. Nice feed there for Chad Minton up the court. Chad gets it to Patty. Off the glass. Can't get it to go, but he draws the foul. Patrick will be shooting a couple.
That's all you got to do there. If I'm Patty, I'm just sitting behind the defense trying to get open.
Lillard picks up the foul. Patrick can't get the first to go. That's the third on Lillard. Mayo and Silly check back in. Lillard will have a seat along with Schwartz. Patrick goes 1 for 2. Minzer's going to pick up the foul here for it. He said 14, but it's 24. Second on the Chargers. Get it down, break to Patrick. Patty to Dick, to Minzer. Up and in. Owen Minzer with the easy bucket.
Big time passing there.
That was those passes without the ball hitting the floor.
That's right. That's what you work on every day to start to practice.
3 on the way. Off the iron. Moses battles for it. It's going to go off of Western Beaver. Kai Hudson last to touch it. Charger ball.
Yeah, it's like the weave action. You start with this, ball doesn't hit the floor.
And the Chargers, Minton saved it, but stepped on the inside line. Egrick checking back in for Minzer. And it'll be Braden Mayo triggering in for Western Beaver with 3 minutes of rolling clock. Trainer taken away by Mason Dick. Mason behind the D. Lays it up. Mason Dick on the board.
Great jobs. Good athleticism, good hands. Gets the run out.
Mayo. That one's stopped by the Chargers. Off of Egrick. Couldn't control it. Out of bounds with 2.5 to go.
The amount of steals and deflections that the Chargers defense gets is unreal. I mean, they're super active.
Luke Greiser and Vinny Ross will check in for Western Beaver. A long shot there by Greiser. Doesn't go. Mason Dick will pick up the foul. That's the third on the Chargers. First on Mason. Timeout called by Coach Rod. First called timeout of the game for the Chargers. While we got a minute, let's get some administration done here, being that we got a long minute wait. Hey, join Mrs. Jessica Selman and Mrs. Kathy Newbert in the OLSH Auditorium this Wednesday, January 22nd, day after tomorrow, at 6 p.m. for our 2025 Scholarship and Tuition Assistance Informational Night. This event is open to all current or prospective families with students who plan to or are already attending OLSH. For more information or to RSVP, email admissions office at admission.olsh.org. Also, OLSH students and current OLSH students and any prospective students in grades 6 through 8 are invited to help us kick off Catholic Schools Week in an ice skating party at RMU Sports Center this Sunday, January 26th. Admission is free to those who pre-register, and for more information or to pre-register, email admissions office admission@olsh.org. That should be a jump ball. It is. And it's going to go to the Chargers with 1:40 left. The clock is rolling. In the lineup for the Chargers is Finn McGarvey and Bruno Williams. Isaiah Schultz in the lineup. Too tall for Bruno, goes out of bounds. Also, Grant Kalish in the lineup for the Chargers. He'll be on the call with me for the girls' game immediately after this one.
Gotta love that. Go from playing to turn around and put the headset on.
Mayo to Hudson, top of the key. That was silly. Back to Mayo. Hudson works against McGarvey. He's going to pick up the foul. Finn will.
Yeah, just got to move his feet, leaning on him a little too much. Too much body contact.
35 seconds to go. And the clock rolls. Hudson to the free throw line. The floater, no good. Schultz with the rebound. Hands it off to Finn McGarvey. With 20 seconds to go. Finn looking for some help. Gets it over to Bruno. Bruno Williams to Schultz.
Nice.
Grant Kalish with the bucket.
Tic-tac-toe. Bruno, Schultz, Grant.
7 minutes. 7 seconds, rather.
7 minutes. They might score 120.
And that'll do it here at Cornell High School as the Chargers come away with a 72-30 victory over Western Beaver. And that ties them, Christian, with Neshannock for the lead in the section.
Yeah, and that's all you can ask for right now. Just got to keep pace, right? Got a big one the other night against Neshannock, and now you just got to keep the pace here, win the games that you're supposed to win, and get in the playoffs here with a good seed.
All right, we got another one I got to get ready for. So the Chargers come away with a 72-30 victory here against Western Beaver. They'll play Western Beaver again on the OLSH Sports Network a week from tomorrow. From Western Beaver, we'll be there to bring you that one. And getting ready here for the girls to take on Beaver Falls in another huge section game for the girls. But this one, Chargers getting it done, doing what you'd expect them to do and what they expected to do against this Western Beaver club.
Yeah, that's right. That's a good win tonight, and just got to get ready for tomorrow. You know, stay healthy, keep the confidence in the locker room, but great win tonight overall, and everybody came in and got to contribute, and so it was good to see.
All right, on behalf of everybody here, Christian Harbaugh on the mic here with me. Had some of the players running the camera, so I want to thank them. here for the game. Want to thank Coach Mack and, of course, Bill Sacco, the AD here at Cornell, for letting us use their facilities for the season, basically. I'm OLSH saying thanks a lot, everybody. Hope everybody's staying warm, staying healthy, and we'll see you in a couple minutes here as the girls take on Beaver Falls here from Cornell. 72-30, Chargers victorious here. Good night, everybody.